How much I weigh?
Fat.
I'm not fat.
Fat.
I'm not fat.
That's fat.
Yeah. Grab it again, son. Grab it again. Grab it again.
It's just something he got to learn from. And, you know, that's my bro, too. So, you know, things happen, man. We all bump our heads. You know, I've done a lot of stuff, you know, that could have, you know, ended my life. So, you know, things happen. I just wish the best for him. And hopefully that, you know, he the warning and they get back focused.
But boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo. Not taking nothing away from him, but just a little bit better.
Errol Spence Jr. paid a visit to Terence Crawford's training camp ahead of the massive fight against Canelo Alvarez. The two, who were once fierce opponents in the ring, now shared laughs and playful jokes. Their friendly interaction showed how much mutual respect exists between them, despite their past rivalry. Spence's visit brought extra energy to the camp as he quietly observed Crawford's intense training and offered calm, behind-the-scenes support.
Easy. What are you talking about? There it goes. We're talking crazy.
That's up.
Hey, y'all ready to move around? Hey, this nigga still put.
Errol Spence Jr., once Crawford's rival in the ring, is now openly showing respect for the man who beat him. Instead of bitterness or trash talk, Spence has praised Crawford's talent with honest admiration. His words have caught the attention of the boxing world, proving that a true fighter can recognize greatness even in someone who once defeated him. It's a powerful reminder that respect in boxing can go deeper than wins and losses.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah. But no,
He's chasing greatn't so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
As the big fight approaches, Terence Crawford hasn't missed a chance to show just how confident he is. When speaking to the media, he made it clear that he's different from the fighters Canelo has faced before. He didn't shout or brag, he simply stated, in a calm and steady way, that his mindset and skill set him apart. His words weren't arrogant, but bold, showing the quiet fire of a fighter who knows exactly who he is.
It's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking him. And ain't nothing you're going to be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's going to be very difficult. He's going to be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing.
After getting a first-hand lesson in the ring, Errol Spence now fully understands what makes Crawford so dangerous. Instead of responding with anger or excuses, Spence praised Crawford's speed and sharp thinking. He pointed out that Crawford's speed isn't just in his hands, it's in his brain. Crawford reacts fast, spots patterns, and breaks down game plans right as they happen, making him a nightmare to deal with during a fight.
A lot of people on social media say, if I come back, I'll be a shell of myself. You know, if he comes back, you know, he probably not gonna come back. He's damaged. I just, you know, use it all as fuel. Some people can use it all and be not motivated and be like, and let that knock them down. I use it as fuel. I use it as motivation. I was undisciplined, you know, doing the wrong things and not living the life I should have lived, you know. And then after the accident, I had to, you know, get right to be right. So and that's what happened. I got right. And
Crawford's trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre, didn't ignore Canelo Alvarez's greatness. He broke it down with respect, pointing out Canelo's experience and raw power. But Bomac believes it's not just about strength. It's about timing, speed, and adapting under pressure. He says Crawford has those skills at a very high level. His quote, "Skills pay the bills," sums it up perfectly. A smart, mobile fighter can outthink brute force with the right strategy.
Somebody like that, like a Canelo, and not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skills?
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you that. He'll get the job done. You know, because you know, boxing IQ is next to Canelo. Not taking nothing away from him, but Bud just a little bit better.
I can tell you fully believe in your fighter, and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously, Terence believes he's better. Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there as the first
That's
war
just
of words?
That's just press conference, man. The reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one, the first day he walked in the gym to where we at now, we haven't lost yet. Okay, he got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
One thing.
Derek James, a top trainer of many world champions, has warned Canelo not to approach this fight like he has others. In James' eyes, Crawford is a completely different kind of opponent, fast, fluid, and unpredictable. He explained that Crawford can strike suddenly and adapt quickly, especially when under pressure. James believes that Canelo will need to bring his absolute best just to keep up with Crawford's style and rhythm in the ring.
It's a great challenge because I think both guys have great attributes, right? That, you know, they do, and I think they have great attributes, and I think that, so you're looking to possibly see a great matchup, a great fight. And one could be an intellectual fight from Crawford, smart, intelligent fight. And I think, Canelo probably has to be the matador in this one.
He has to be the what?
Matador, yeah.
Matador, yeah.
Yeah, you know. Well, basically, let me see, the bull.
The bull. Canelo has to be the bull in this one.
You got to be it because I think you find somebody faster, more athletic. You got to put the. Whatever it is that he's doing, he has to be better at that than he is at any other night in his life.
But the big talk here, and the thing that I always go back to, is just the weight class. Crawford's going up 3 weight classes. The last time he fought, went up on weight, fought Madrimov. You say you don't watch boxing, but he got, a lot of people. Madrimov.
Oh yeah, I saw that fight.
Yeah, 154.
I saw that fight.
Now,
people inside boxing believe this fight could define Terence Crawford's entire legacy. It's not just another title shot, it's a chance to make history. Beating someone as big as Canelo would move Crawford into a league of legends. Experts say this isn't just about records or belts, it's about proving fearlessness and showing that Crawford is willing to take the toughest path to greatness. Just going after the challenge proves how special he is.
Terence Crawford won that fight easily. I need to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford right now. I know the weight concerns everybody, but now you see Terence Crawford can go up in weight and actually compete. You can be concerned all you want, but I generally believe that was the warm-up. Bud wants this for his legacy. I think he can beat Canelo. The problem with Bud, he's not flashy. He doesn't have aura. If you look up the word Black Air Force Energy, Bud's face would be plastered all over it. The opportunity is there. Let's make this happen.
Some boxing experts think Crawford should study the way Dmitry Bivol beat Canelo. Bivol used constant movement, sharp angles, and clean, well-timed punches to throw Canelo off. For Crawford, that style is already part of who he is. With his southpaw, stance, slick footwork, and sharp counters. Crawford naturally has the tools Bivol used only. He might be even more comfortable using them in high-pressure situations.
Bivol is the fight you got to study if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't Floyd, but he can do a Bivol. The problem is Bivol's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beating Crawford. I got Caleb Plant beating Crawford. I got Berlanga beating Crawford. I got Callum Smith beating Crawford. Just way too huge, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Canelo because Canelo is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy who ballooned up to 168.
Crawford's mindset has always been one of his strongest weapons. Throughout his career, he's explained that his motivation doesn't come from hype or drama, it comes from his life experiences. When asked how he deals with pressure, he answers, with calm confidence. He's been fighting his whole life, in and out of the ring. That real-life grit shows in how he trains, how he fights, and how he talks, always serious.
Being elusive in fighting Canelo.
However I gotta fight, I'm gonna win. Simple as that. I'm not gonna let somebody else force me or tell me how to fight when I've been fighting my whole life. You know, I won't be running. You know, I could tell you that. But I will be, you know, doing a lot of touching.
Veterans in the sport, like Sugar Ray Leonard, have reminded fans that size alone doesn't win fights. What matters more are the fundamentals, timing, intelligence, and the ability to adjust. They say Crawford has all those things at an elite level. Even when he's smaller than his opponent, he can take control with smarter tactics. Leonard, who fought in an era full of legends, sees Crawford's sharp mind as his biggest edge against heavier, slower foes.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
I mean, that's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that, there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Now that the fight is officially scheduled, boxing experts are buzzing over the clash of styles. Canelo fights with heavy pressure, using short bursts of power to hurt opponents. Crawford, in contrast, moves constantly, using smooth pivots, quick shots, and creative timing. This fight isn't just about strength versus speed. It's about brains versus instincts, control versus chaos. Fans and analysts agree, this one has all the ingredients for a classic.
Well, I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, you know, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most. And maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected and because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counterpunch with him because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov and he won that fight for me quite clearly. But Madrimov was countering him. You know, if you can counter the counterpuncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that. And Canelo, great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing, you know, genius and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. You know, we've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh season.